Hey y'all, okay, this is going to be my last haul from shopping today, and what it is some hair care products that I got when I went to EC Paris, which is at a little shopping strip mall that we have here in Peachtree City called the Avenue, and it's really, really pretty. They put this all in a bag that says Eminescence, but that's not all the products that I got. So anyway, I'm just going to show you real quick. It's a pretty bag. It's got a nice olive green. But that's, like I said, not the brand I bought. One of the things I got was a new hairspray, and Kuhn Hairspray. This is their kind of, it says Style Fix Finish, which means the finish doesn't mean it's a finishing spray. Usually finishing sprays add shine, sparkle, luster, something like that. This is just the end of the process for them, is what she told me, which means you're finished when you've done all your other hair care stuff, and then you finish with hairspray. So it's just a hairspray, but it is a freestyle hairspray. So I'm trying it because I told her I want it to be weightless, but I wanted it to be strong because I've got some eczema that's just acting up. Really, for the first time in my life. I never had eczema before, but I've had it for about a year now. It's a real pain in the butt. So anyway, I don't have a candle going, but it's got a nice scent. It's just a clean scent, and that's really a nice lid. You know, sometimes you look at things like that, and it's just, sometimes what you are paying for is packaging, but it kind of shows that they care about the product when you have that nice of packaging. So shine wise, it's probably not for shine, but it will probably add a little. It's mainly for hold, and it's so funny that the writing is in so many languages that it goes all the way down the back, and the ingredients are this last little line. And of course it has alcohol. It's always going to have alcohol. It has fluorocarbons because it's an aerosol. Alcohol dries your hair and your scalp out. So I look at what comes first, and the very first one is denatured alcohol. And then another one, and then water. And so it does have fragrance, Domenica, benzophonine. I don't know. Oh, this is from the Netherlands, y'all. Made in Austria, but designed by Kuhn, Amsterdam, and the Netherlands. So it also shows that it's in France, Champs-Élysées, and USA, Atlanta. So there's only 3 stores, and I got one. Great. All right, what else did I get? I got some Moroccan oil. I like to put just like a dime size of this Moroccan oil. This is the light version. It's a treatment oil. And it's actually, it says it's light for fine or light colored hair. And all I do is, okay, what does it say? To apply, put a small amount throughout damp, dry, or dry hair. Style as usual. Warning, this product used only to keep it away from your eyes. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, it's got argan oil in it as well, and so what I like about it is you just put a drop of it in, like, over your fingers, and I just come up through my hair. Is what my best friend taught me to do, and then I just get the ends real good, and then just slightly, you know, literally just touch it down like that, and it adds so much moisture. You just barely touch it into your hair. It stops flyaways, and it's a really good one. So I really like this one. And I'm going to open it for you now, and let's see what it looks like. Oh, this is a different one. Okay, this is very different. The original. That's very different looking. The other one I had was a, okay, how does this work? Let's take this lid off. How does this work? Okay, there is no dropper. You literally just put a little bit on your finger. I don't smell fragrance at all. Yeah, it's super, Yeah, super oily. So when you have dry hair like me, fine but light colored, it's alcohol free, which is very important to me right now, especially since most hairsprays are going to have it, and I do like having hairspray. This will be interesting, because usually I don't mind just dabbing my finger, because that's all I want. It's just like that much on your finger. You don't want to use a lot of this stuff. So usually I just did one drop of the dropper, so this is fine, and I actually am getting more for the money. So yeah, I like that. Then I got these two products to try out. I got the small size because they said that this Kuhn Care Tinted Shampoo and Conditioner. Tinta, not tinted, Tinta. It's a color protection, so that probably does just help keep the color right after you do it. It has silk protein, UV protection, and an LP300 color stabilizer. And it is paraben and gluten free. So it's a mild shampoo and a mild conditioner. And I said, for color, that nourishes color treated hair. And I said, well, you know what? I don't want that big huge thing, because Kuhn is an expensive brand. Again, this is all the same brand here. The other one is Moroccan, and that's it's a completely separate brand. But I wanted to try their shampoo and conditioner, so let me get the small size. It's not a trial size, but it is a smaller size, so I can try it. And then I got one other item, just because it was one of the prettiest candles I've ever seen. Look at their pretty spa-looking paper. It is a spa. He super is a spa. I've gotten a massage there, and I've gotten my nails done there, and my toenails done there. And I do like it. I used to have my hair done there. I have to find out about them. There was one thing they did. They used keratin products that were the kind that were you shouldn't use, and so I took issue with them on that. But I think they've got different management now, so I don't know. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. So this is I don't know if I'm ever pronouncing this right, but I always say Value Spa, but it's Veluspa. And this is the Blonde Tabec, which is warm Paris Tabec, vanilla husk, and sandalwood. And y'all, I just thought this was so pretty for my dressing table. Just that kind of gold look and the glass top. When I smelled it, I was like, oh my gosh, this smells so good. But, you know, Lance is sensitive to scent fragrances, and so I'm only going to do it when he is not home, like when he's gone to work, and or he's gone somewhere, you know, like, I don't know, gone hunting for the day or whatever, to where I know that I could have it going and then blow it out, you know, about an hour before he gets home, to make sure, and just air out the room real good, open the window or something. It's not that he can't have any smells, just, you know, this is a 2-wick, and that does set off more fragrance. But really, more than anything, I just thought this was beautiful, and it would sit so pretty on my dressing table. I know that's stupid. Do y'all ever do things like that? Just like go for the packaging? Do that all the time. But anyway, so that is the end of all my hauls. I just wanted to share it with y'all. And like I said, I was treating myself to a few things because I had got my tax return back, and also, I sold my Chanel, and that's what I really used to pay off my debts, because it was my beautiful one, my black jumbo caviar leather bag, and it's just beautiful. And I bought it as an investment, and it was an investment. And you know, if I had gone through one of the services, I probably would have paid 20 to 40% of a fee, you know, because that's how they make their money. But, you know, places like the Real Tradesy, I'd gotten it from What Goes Around Comes Around. I saw it on Rebag for $8,400, but I ended up allowing it to be sold for cash $6,000. And I think that probably was the better route to go. She really loved it. It was her first time ever luxury bag, and it gave me money to pay off my PayPal and a couple of credit cards and be debt free. So I got to enjoy it a couple of times. Because it was an investment, I didn't wear it very often, and where I did wear it was just, you know, ladies' luncheon, and then came straight home and, you know, put its stuffing back in it, and, you know, and its dust bag back in it and everything, and then put it back in the case so it didn't get dusty or anything. No odors, no dust. It was like new. And for that bag, which is very sought after because I don't think they make anymore. You can find them, but you can't find them in that condition for that price. Like I said, I saw them a rebag for $84.75. Now, granted, I wouldn't have got that. That's the thing. I'd rather pay cash to someone I can meet and see that they're going to enjoy my bag. I know that's so stupid, but I do. And she loved it. She was very, very sweet. And yeah, it was a good experience. We met at the police station because you can meet in their lobby. It's like a transaction area that makes it safe for you and the other person. And she loved that too. So that was pretty cool. But anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all my little stuff that I've gotten from Stitch Fix and White House Black Market and EC Paris, and also Chico's. So I had a couple little fun times and shopping. Also, always remember, pay your taxes on money that you get, and tithe first. So out of that money, I'll be setting aside at least 10%. And so, because I wouldn't have anything if it weren't for God. And when people say, well, how much should you give back to God? I'm like, well, everything. But he only asked for 10%. And I think the reason that he asked for 10% is to make us realize that we should be thankful for what we get and give back to him. And let the church use it also for ministry, because it costs money. Let's face it. So anyway, and also so that you don't get greedy. The best way to not be greedy is to give. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed these little hauls, and I'll talk to y'all again soon. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Enjoy my little earrings. Aren't they pretty? I'm really enjoying these from